Alright, after a bit of a technical glitch, we are back live on KKR Fancam, bringing you the second innings of this third practice game between two sides, Team Gold and Team Purple.
What happened there?
Bit of
Venkatesh
confusion.
danced down the track and he kind of lost.
For all of you joining in, we'll see a bit of a change in helmet for Venkatesh Iyer. We'll give you the scores soon. Everyone joining in: Shayan Mukherjee, Siddhant Biswas, Nitesh Yadav, Sehran Sheikh, Abhishek Chaudhary, Mahmudur Rahman, Gajan Balu, Heartless Hridoy, Avinandan Majumdar. All of you welcome. Welcome everyone on this edition of KKR Fancam. So that's the end of the fifth over. We have 46 runs on the board. The loss of 1 wicket. Or 2 wickets, in fact. Nitish Rana and Sheldon Jackson are the batsmen who have returned to the hut. We have Karun Nair and Venkatesh Iyer holding fort in this chase of 113 runs. Lots of lovely comments coming in. It's nice to see everyone joining. Mohammed Tanveer Hassan, Shahidul Islam, Devanjan Deb, Abhijit, Hemant Shaw, Alif Ahmed, Siddhant Biswas. We can see all your comments coming in. Welcome everyone. As always, আপনারা যারা কলকাতা, বেঙ্গল বা বাংলাদেশ থেকে জয়েন করছেন, আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত। As always, আমরা নিয়ে আসছি আপনাদের কাছে লাইভ কভারেজ আমাদের যে 3 নম্বর প্র্যাকটিস ম্যাচ চলছে আজকে আমাদের এখানে মুম্বাইয়ের ডিওয়াই পাটিল স্টেডিয়ামে। খুব শীঘ্রই আমরা চেন্নাই যাব, যেখানে আমাদের প্রথম ম্যাচ সানরাইজার্স হায়দ্রাবাদের এগেনস্ট। সাকিবের ব্যাটিং নিয়ে আমি দেখছি অনেক মেসেজেস আসছে, নিশ্চয়ই আপনারা হয়তো দেখতে পাবেন তাকে ব্যাটিংয়ে যদি আরও উইকেট পড়ে। কিন্তু জেনে রাখুন এই চেসটা খুবই ছোট, 113 রানের টার্গেট। Alright, back to the action. Harbhajan Singh to Karun Nair. This one is on the off stump, tucked it away wide of the fielder at mid-on. Gets a single. All of you who are asking us about Pat Cummins and Lockie Ferguson and Kuldeep Yadav, would like to let you know that these 3 knights are currently in Chennai quarantining. That's become the norm. And
Harbhajan Singh is now into the attack. Venkatesh Iyer showed glimpses of his ability against spin in the last game when he played. Again, an important knock for him.
oh, nicely played that.
Late cut with a slip on is a dangerous shot.
Gurpreet Mann wasn't too far away from that. Lucky to get a single. In other news, for all of you who are gauging or trying to find out what's coming up next, we're getting news that Andre Russell is padded up. See some blistering shots of his bat. Oh, this one was clean hit from Karun Nair. Did I go all the way? No, it's one bounce and over the ropes. So that's a boundary for Karun Nair. Batting with a lot of confidence. Nazmul Islam asking about the scoreboard of the first innings. The first innings was a bowler-friendly, fielder-friendly sort of a situation where the team batting first only got 112 runs on the board, We're all out for that score, with Shakib Al Hasan and Sandeep Warrior picking up 3 wickets apiece. Ashik Adnan, I can see your message asking me whether I can tell you which position Shakib will be batting at. Well, this is a practice match, so even though he's slotted in at number 4 in the team list, there can be changes to that given the situation, because everyone needs to get a hit. Shakib has already had a show with the ball, so wouldn't be surprised if we see someone like an Andre Russell in action after this, but we'll have to wait and find out, because if wickets fall, pretty confident that you'll see your favorite Shakib Al Hasan in action as well. Attempted reverse sweep, doesn't connect. Good delivery from Harbhajan Singh.
There is nobody on the offside boundary, so Venkatesh Iyer really wants to make the full use of that opportunity by playing the reverse sweep to Harbhajan Singh. Again he tries, and this time he gets hold of it for a great boundary. All along the carpet there from Venkatesh Iyer.
Great shot to end the over. Right, as we look to switch overs, let's see who's coming on next. Probably have some spin bowling options coming on. Some net bowlers helping out.
Devendra Sahu.
Right, so Pradeep Sahu, who's helping us out in the nets, is going to bowl the next over. He's going to be bowling at Karun Nair. Venkatesh Iyer in the non-strikers end. Let's see how he faces spin. Over pitched, and he's got that in the gap. He's got going to be a 4. Great fielding from Pawan Negi. You'll have to wait for the umpire signal to see if he does the ropes there. It doesn't look like it. Great fielding from Pawan Negi there. That's one of the attributes of him, because a lot of people have been very impressed by his fielding skills. Apart from being an handy all-rounder, also brings electric fielding to the table.
Interesting choice of a net bowler here, because the team doesn't really have a leg spinner right now. Kuldeep is in Chennai, not playing this game, so it's always good for the batsman to play all kind of bowling in such practice game scenarios.
Yes, Sachin, as you mentioned, Kuldeep, Lockie and Pat Cummins will be joining us straight in Chennai when the team travels there for a first game against Sunrisers Hyderabad on the 11th. They're already going through their mandatory quarantine process and should be completing that in a day or two. For all the updates that you guys want on our nights and our travel plans and everything, keep following our social media pages. And as we said that, strong shot from Venkatesh Iyer, tall batsman, but one bounce before it's fielded near the ropes. We'll bring you the score at the end of this over. Oh, this one's on pads. A bit of an appeal there. Looks like there might have been a little bit of bat involved. turning out to be a tight over for the batting side. It's not a big target, but then overs like these can add to the pressure. Cracking shot on the offside, but Pawan Negi once again very quick on his feet.
Good throw there. Straight over the stumps from Pawan Negi. End of the over.
Right, so that's the end of the over.
Harbhajan Singh is back in the attack. He didn't have a good first over, so he looked to do a lot better in this one. Venkatesh Iyer played a great reverse sweep of Harbhajan's bowling on the last ball of the previous over. And Karan Nair danced down the track to hit a boundary over Harbhajan's head.
Right, so it's Harbhajan Singh to Karan Nair once again. Chance of a catch there, but it was a hard, difficult chance.
Gurkeerat Maan there in the slips, trying to catch the ball. It was a little too far away from him. Harbhajan Singh dance down the track, take a single. Karan Nair of Harbhajan's bowling. It would be interesting to see whether Venkatesh Iyer will play the reverse sweep again. There is a slip in place already. He got a good reverse sweep of the previous over of Harbhajan Singh.
Oh, just as you said it goes for one, doesn't connect at all.
It's an interesting shot from Venkatesh Iyer there. He has already attempted 3 reverse sweep, has got hold of 1. It's a difficult shot to play against the master spinner. But the temptation is big with the third man inside.
Should probably go for the more traditional cut shots at this stage. Oh no.
Again,
This could have been a catch, but that went really hard at the fielder at point.
through the hands of point fielder. It was a very difficult chance. But Venkatesh Iyer is determined to play reverse sweep there. I believe he has had some conversations with Captain Morgan, who was like a master of reverse sweep. This time, more orthodox, take a single, go down the track, go at the other end, and calm your nerves down.
Right, so that's the end of the over.
8 overs done. 68 for 1. 45 runs more needed to clinch the victory. Varun Chakravarti is back into the attack. Interesting to see whether Venkatesh Iyer will try to reverse sweep Varun Chakravarti. He is slightly quicker than Harbhajan Singh. Not an easy shot to play against quicker spinners. Already a slip in place.
Wow, excellent fielding there from Tim Seifert, was that?
Yes.
Wicket keeper otherwise, but a great fielder inside the 30-yard circle as well. Throwing in a dive to save some certain 3 runs at least for this team. 4 in fact. Oh, caught and
good catch.
bowled. Excellent catch from Varun Chakravarti there off his own bowling. It smashed it back towards the bowler. And takes an excellent catch, guys. Whoever caught that catch on our cameras, you have to tell us how you rate that catch from a scale of 1 to 10. That was an absolute screamer from Varun Chakravarti.
Great catch there.
Right, so fall of wicket means the next batsman in is number 75. I'm sure a lot of you are very, very excited to see him walking in. It's Shakib Al Hasan. He's already done very well with the ball in the first innings. It'll be interesting to see how he fares with the bat. It's going to be Varun bowling at Shakib. Alright, so all of you who are watching this, আপনারা যারা কলকাতা, বাংলাদেশ বা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গলের অন্য কোনো প্রান্ত থেকে বা আপনাদের যে কোনো ওয়ার্ল্ডের কোনো প্রান্ত থেকে দেখছেন আমাদের বাঙালি ফলোয়ার্সরা, আপনারা নিশ্চয়ই খুব এক্সাইটেড এখন দেখতে যে আমাদের ওয়ান অফ আওয়ার ফেভারিট নাইটস শাকিব আল হাসান কীভাবে বরুণ চক্রবর্তীর বোলিংয়ে খেলেন।
It's a good fielding day for Knight Riders. First Kamlesh Nagarkoti, then Sandeep Warrior, and now Varun Chakravarti. 3 stunning catches. It's very nice to see bowlers taking the effort to take nice catches. It's never easy to adjust under lights, but especially the balls that are coming to you at a decent pace. Venkatesh Iyer there really bludgeoned it towards Varun, and Varun caught it really well. Great reflex action catch there.
Alright, so Varun to Shakib. Oh, nice one. Got onto his back foot, tucked it away to the leg side. Gonna get 2 runs. Very well run there. Down the leg side this time, called a wide. Things becoming a little interesting over here. The fielding team starting to sniff a little bit of a comeback there. Reminding our fans it's a 113-run target. Shy at the stumps. Batsmen were safe inside. Alright, Karun are back in action, facing up to Varun Chakravarti. Tight bowling from Varun once again. Tapped it on the onto the leg side. Dot ball. Oh, pitch that up once again. Karun drives it straight to long off. Single to end the over. We'll bring you the update on the score. It's 9 overs up. 72 for 2 wickets. Right, so bowling change there. We'll be seeing Pawan Negi in action now.
Pawan Negi to Karun Nair. There's a lot of spin bowling options available. There is Harbhajan, there is Varun, there is Pawan Negi. In the other team, Nitish Rana rolled his arm over today. Great to see a lot of spinners rolling their arm over, especially keeping in mind that Kuldeep and Sunil Narayan are also in the squad.
This one was pitched up. Karun drives it on the offside for a single, rotating the strike, bringing Shakib Al Hasan on strike.
Left-right combination always a difficult task for the bowlers. There's a deep point, long off, long on, deep mid-wicket for Pawan Negi against Shakib Al Hasan. There's a change in field. Now there is a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket. So he'll probably be eyeing Shakib's pads there. Bowling from over the wicket. Sorry, bowling from round the wicket. Shakib semi-sweeps it towards long on for a single. Gives strike back to Karun Nair there.
Right, so for all of you watching this live coverage of KKR Fan Cam, where we're showing you the third practice match, the second innings is on. Tell us in the comments below, who do you think will be the highest scorer in the chase? It's a 113 run target. +40 runs to go, so there's Shakib Al Hasan and Karun Nair batting there, while Venkatesh Iyer already scored a few runs while opening. Let us know in the comments who you think will be the highest scorer in this second innings, and let's see how many of you get it right.
Good shot for 2 runs from Karun Nair there. Played it perfectly between square leg and deep mid wicket fielder, just around the 30-yard mark, which gave enough time for Karun and Shakib to complete 2 runs. Good running there.
Pitch that up on the off stump, tapped away for a single. You can see some answers coming in from people, predictions of who will be the highest scorer in this innings. Some are saying Venkatesh Iyer, some are saying Shakib. See a couple of people who have said Karun Nair as well. Don't forget, there are a few other batsmen in the hut as well. So if in case there are some early wickets now. That one was wide outside the off stump. Shakib reached out for it, played that along the ground for a single. This partnership is nicely building up. On the pads, walked it away. Will there be 2 runs? No, single. Is that the end of the over? Yes, it is. We'll bring you the score once again.
It's a strategic timeout. We see Brendan McCullum walking into the ground to have a quick word. Drinks break. The temperature is pretty nice here. Quite pleasant for Mumbai.
The score is 78 for 2. 10 overs up, so we are midway through the stipulated 20 overs of the second innings. It's a bit of a drinks break happening right now.
So the difference between both teams isn't too much. I mean, first team scored 75 of first 10, but they lost way too many wickets. They were 75 for 5, and now this team is 78 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Right, but wickets in hand is probably going to be that one defining factor that could lead them to victory if they bat well through till the end. Because the team batting first kept losing wickets. There wasn't really a partnership that built through, and the bowlers capitalized on that. Especially Shakib, who's batting right now. Very economical spell. Right, we can see a lot of messages coming in now. It's a good time to take some names of all our viewers. Pijush Das, Mahfouz Ridoy, Habibur Rahman, Mahmood Hassan, Mashoom Rana, Srikanto Bhattacharya, Travis Hammond, Istiaq Ahmed. Welcome everyone. Hope you guys are enjoying this live coverage of the third practice match between the two sides, one led by Nitish Rana and the other by Ben Cutting.
Ben Cutting will really have to motivate his bowlers there to get a breakthrough and keep his side in contention for this game. And remind you, Andre Russell is still supposed to come into bat next.
All right, we're gonna be back in action soon. Right, so after that break, we're getting some updates that the score has been revised a little bit.
So it's not a Duckworth Lewis method here, it is Brendan McCullum and Abhishek Nair method here. I mean, you want to challenge the batsman, and with Shakib already in the middle and Andre still to come, they want to spice things up a little bit. 102 needed now of 10 overs. It's a kind of a stiff target, but it is a great opportunity to see some fireworks.
Right, so as Achin just mentioned, the revised target is for the last 10 overs that's left, the batting team has to score 102 runs to win this contest. They've got only 2 wickets down, so 8 wickets in hand, 102 runs to get in the last 10 overs that's coming up. Seeing just one delivery being bowled. It's going to be an interesting finish. Pitch that up. Shakib comes down the track. Hits it straight to long on.
It's a stiff target, but there is one man who can really make light work of it. Is right here in your frame. Andre Russell. He is warming up. As we speak, Karun Nair has lifted this over square leg for a 6. Karun Nair rocked back on his back foot to hit a 6. Andre Russell enjoying our commentary here. Gearing up. Harbhajan Singh to Karun Nair.
For all of you watching this live coverage of our third practice match between Nitish 11 and Cutting 11, things have just been spiced up a little. Last 10 overs, the score has been revised to 102 runs required. So expect some big shots, expect some strategies in being tried out by the bowlers as well. We'll keep bringing you the live scores after each over as things get interesting. We're in the 11th over of the game, so we have 9 point few overs left. Oh, shot. Is that going to be in the gap? No, one bounce and stop near the ropes.
Nair is really good to judge the length, especially from spinners. He's quite decisive with his footwork when whether he needs to go forward or whether he needs to rock back on the back foot. Earlier in the over, he hit a good 6. Now it's a good shot. Stopped on the boundary.
Right, so Pawan Negi coming back into the attack. He's going to bowl to Karun Nair. We have 9 overs remaining in this chase. At the end of 11 overs, it's 89 for 2.
Target is 180. And Karun Nair has again danced down the track to hit it overs. Inside out shot over covers for another boundary. Looks in good form, Karun Nair there. Like we discussed in the last over, he's very decisive with his footwork against spin. If it's in his arc, he'll go down the track. If it's pitch short, he doesn't mind pulling the ball. .93 now. Still 87 runs more to win.
Right, Negu to Karun once again. Good delivery, close to his body, didn't have much room. Taps it away to the offside.
86
Only
runs.
got a single.
86 runs needed of 52 balls. Looks like a good Looks like we have a good chase on our hand. This time Shakib hits it over covers, replicating the shot of Karun Nair. Eyeing the cover position. Very good shot from Shakib there.
So the target's getting more interesting.
82 of 51. There seems to be a little bit of dew there. We see Pawan Negi wiping the ball with the towel. It's never easy to ball spin with a wet ball.
Shot. Excellent shot from Shakib Al Hasan once again. That was in his slot. Smashed it away for a 6. Which means of the 50 balls that we have left, the batting team needs 76 runs. This, we would like to remind our viewers, is after the target was revised. We are seeing some excellent all-round heroics from Shakib Al Hasan here. Another shot. This one is in the air. Will that be a catch? Yes. There ends Shakib's
Cameo.
little bit of a cameo that he had, but a good contribution to his team nevertheless. Great figures with the ball and even with the bat, a few great shots.
The ball was shot. It was in his arc. It was meant to be hit. But unfortunately, Shakib found the fielder on the long on boundary. This does mean that we will have a new batsman.
Absolutely, and someone who everyone loves watching. It's the man, and that very well known
Number
way
12.
of him running into the stadium. All energy, very intimidating for the bowlers and the fielding team, no matter what the target is. Number 12, Mr. Dre Russ. Andre Russell joining Karun Nair in the middle, which means one legend back in the hut brings another one onto the field. Right, so the batting team needs 76 runs of 49 balls.
Shakib scored a quick fire 17 of 10 balls after his heroics with the ball, where he picked 3 wickets, gave away just 8 runs of his 4 overs.
Right, so that's the moment. Big man, Andre Russell. A lot of you have been asking us where he was. Here he is. He's got some fresh bats today. Let's see how he puts them to use. Last ball of the over coming up. Beats the bat. Loud appeal for a stumping. Kyle Mills, square leg umpire, says no, not out. So a few good deliveries to end the over, which means it's 76 runs required of 48 balls now. Andre Russell and Karun Nair, the batsman. So it's 104 for 3 after 12 overs. 76 runs required off the last 48 balls.
Pradeep Sahu is back into the attack.
Oh, is that a stumping chance? Loud appeal, not out, says the square leg umpire.
Beaten in flight and turn, Karun Nair there. It's an interesting period of play coming up with a leg spinner bowling to Karun Nair and Andre Russell. We know Andre Russell is generally very harsh on any kind of spin.
Absolutely, but a few dot balls adding on to the pressure. Oh, and that's caught. Good catch from Harbhajan Singh there. Just as we were mentioning, fall of wickets adding on to the pressure. Karun Nair succumbs. Now joined in the middle would be our vice captain, Dinesh Karthik. Reminding our viewers the equation: 76 runs required of 46 balls.
Very good knock from Karun Nair there. Quite an attacking inning from Karun Nair. Now vice captain Dinesh Karthik walking into the field, and the famed partnership of DK and Andre is back together. They have a stiff target on their hand, 76 of 46, but these are the situations that this duo loves to be in.
Absolutely, and there have been many matches where they found themselves in this situation for us and they've taken us over the line. Let's see how the things turn out. Not going to be easy with the bowlers putting in the pressure. There have been 5 dot balls on the trot from the last over to this. Right, so it's Pradeep Sahu bowling to Dinesh Karthik. Number 19 and number 12 are in this together. Outside the off stump, cut away. Will that be a 4? No, fielded near the ropes. So that's 2 runs for Dinesh Karthik. Attempted run out at the non-striker's end from Sheldon Jackson, the wicket-keeper. Nowhere close to the stumps. So 74 runs needed of 45 deliveries now. This partnership is key for the batting side. Walk that away to long on. Rahul Tripathi, the fielder. That's a single, which brings the dangerous Andre Russell on strike.
Andre will probably do well to see off the last couple of balls. That's what he's trying to do.
Taps that one to Tim Seifert at covers.